Oh, hello, hyperspace. My name is Davontos, and it's time to get hyped because we're actually going to look at the new Symmetra in Overwatch. Now, everybody's talking about Symmetra, saying what she can do, all her special powers and all that, so we're actually not going to touch that in this video because that's what everybody's doing. We're actually going to talk about how to play her and some really good tips and tricks on how to use her around the battlefield. Now, note, she just came out, and I'm still kind of learning her myself, but I actually picked up quite a few interesting tips and tricks and different techniques that you can use with this new Symmetra. And I would say, first, right off the bat, her ultimate. Treat her ultimate just as you would Orisa's barrier. Don't, spawn the barrier just for yourself. Use it in a way you can actually protect the team. A good example would be in Temple of Anubis, point B. If you're attacking, instead of just spawning the barrier, right dead smack in the middle of the bridge, turn it sideways. So it basically cuts the bridge in half and cuts the point B straight in half, like right down the middle. That way your team can actually switch from side to side, basically juggling himself up to the point, and obviously your teammates' fire would be able to go through the barriers and the enemies cannot, making it really easy for you guys to move up and basically control the entire firefight. So, with her playstyle, she has these 3 turrets, as you guys can see, or if anyone on else's YouTube is talking about it, and I would say you can treat these turrets very similar to the way you would treat Junkrat's concussion mines, or those detonating mines, whatever you want to call them, because just like with Junkrat, you don't want to just throw both of them away. You want to have one in reserve. And it's the same thing with Symmetra's little zappers, turrets, whatever. You want to at least deploy 1 or 2 of them, and at least make sure you have 1 in reserve, just in case you got to defend your 6 or something like that. Because I've seen a couple times the Symmetras just toss all 3 turrets, and they get quickly destroyed, and then you're kind of just left there with no turrets for about a good 5-10 seconds. So you always want to at least have 1 in reserve. For her teleporter, you want to use her teleporter in a way that actually benefits you and the team, not just you. So once you place a teleporter, put it in a spot where you can probably get a Reinhardt in a high ground where he's not supposed to be. Where you can use it to transport a Bastion or so on, and you want to... She requires a lot of communication. If you're going to be playing a Symmetra, you're going to have to get a lot of communication, or the team just has to be aware of what you're doing, because she is really, really heavy on teamwork and cooperation now. And of course, for her secondary fire, there's those big exploding orbs of destruction. I would say just treat them like Junkrat's primary fire, those grenades, because they charge up really quick, they move pretty fast, and they do a lot of damage, and she reloads relatively quick, so just treat it like you would Junkrat's primary fire. And finally, for her primary fire, that deadly laser beam, I would say treat it as you would, I would say, a Zarya, maybe? Don't play her like Zarya, obviously, she can't be in the front lines, but treat it like Zarya. Somebody dives on you, or if you see somebody close and you can chase them down, mow them down with that big beam of death, and that's pretty much about it. At the moment, she seems really easy to handle, she just seems very heavy on team cooperation and coordination. So if you like this video, punch that like button with a mighty force. You can follow me up on Twitter at DavontosMan, and as always, I'll see all of you in the next video. Have a nice day!